It's a cool greeting from South Coast of Angola and Mozambique in Namib. It is Group C action that warmed up this AfroBasket, and we are going to take Group A in. Center stage is the Côte d'Ivoire and Rwanda, and the Congo and Cape Verde, the 4 teams in action here, greeting us from the cold South Coast in the Benguela Current. But it's going to be an interesting day without a doubt when you look at how Côte d'Ivoire ranked for 31st, they top 45th for Cape Verde, Congo, and then Rwanda 93rd. Currently they rank in the world, and if you go by that alone, then it's going to be an interesting day indeed for the Côte d'Ivoire, as they are one of the most impressive teams getting into this competition with their qualification, and on the back of a 6-0 record, and coach Miguel Ramos doing a fantastic job with their team. For Rwanda and their young troops, they're going to have work to do. They've got 6 changes into this team in this AfroBasket, but to help me break that down, I have one of Africa's finest who's climbed the summit twice, Ifi Ibekwe. We look forward to opening up this Group C action.
It's always a pleasure to be here, and as we were speaking about Rwanda, they bring the youth and rising talent, and they're ready to go. The less experienced, they are vibrant and very driven.
They certainly are vibrant and very driven. They have the return services of Dizeye, the captain, is picking up the helm, number 34. You'll see him coming to shot really there. He's a sharpshooter from the outside, uses that left-handed 28-year-old, going to have to bank on some experience. And coach Sheikh Sarr, well, he's been at the helm since 2021. This is the country's 8th appearance in the AfroBasket, and they qualified by coming through with a 2-4 record. A mean task in front of them as the Côte d'Ivoire and the Elephants, they, well, have been impressive. They have a core team that has stuck together for the better part of the 3 different African competitions, and they're looking to improve on their performance. The last time out, a silver medal, they were just a stone's throw away from picking up a continental championship, and I'm pretty sure at the back of Coach Ramos's mind is, I am trying to get to the summit.
Yeah, Côte d'Ivoire enters today's matchup as a veteran team ready to rewrite history and get back to the championship game. I mean, the knowledge of how tough they know this tournament is, and they've been warming up and they're ready to go. As we saw that they were very focused.
The last 2 players to come in there, Matt Costello, the 2021 All-Star team in AfroBasket. They had impressive numbers. The 32-year-old, well, he's expected to lead and be a vital part of their campaign. And it's going to be experience versus youth. But first, we will take in the national anthems, and then we will get into the game.
Crew Chief Grant Alexander today from USA. Jan Vezo Davidson from Madagascar. James Grigor from Australia. Let's stand up to the national anthem from Rwanda. Now the national anthem from Côte d'Ivoire.
This promises to be quite the encounter here. Both teams trying to start off their 2025 campaign in style, because of what we saw yesterday unfold in the city of Namib and Mozambique has been very interesting with, of course, Guinea, the first surprise of the tournament. They picked up a win over South Sudan. Rwanda will be hoping that they can do the same thing here, because when you look at rankings and you take that into account, then certainly Côte d'Ivoire, and based on the way that they qualified, they come in as favorites. But let's have a look at the referees for this contest. It's Grant Tody out of the USA, Jan Davidson out of Madagascar on the left of the screens, and James Grigol from Australia to the right. They will be in charge of this opening Group A encounter, and a group that features Côte d'Ivoire, the DRC, and Cabo Verde, and they'll be in action later, and the Team Rwanda. The young Rwanda team, the captain Will Robbins is vastly experienced, played for APR, and helped them pick up a third place in the Basketball Africa League sharp shooting from the outside. And there is Captain Dizeye. He has a resume that he continues to build as his legacy builds on the continent, the sharp shooting left-hander. He's going to try and carry his team if he can. And let's see what this starting five looks like. Prince Toa, Bruno Shema, Nori Habimana, Hasten Ward, and Captain Diodan Dizeye. Mutabazi Furaha, Robbins Toa, Agumutwari, Captain, very experienced there on the bench, and Coach Shakespeare has spoken quite explicitly about the ambitions of his team, and he's hoping to replicate what they did in 2023 in the AfroCan, where they picked up their country's first podium finish in continental competition. But this is the AfroBasket, slightly different. And when you have a look at Côte d'Ivoire, Molare, Kouadio, Fofana, Costello, and Dali, this is a very tall lineup that Coach Ramos is going with. They certainly have some size that he can go ahead and utilize, the Spanish tactician, and he's been able to find a lot of cohesion with his team.
These are two different teams. You have Rwanda, very young, very youthful team, so let's expect them to run up and down the court and play fast. But when you look at Côte d'Ivoire, their experience in these AfroBasket tournaments has been superb so far, as they won silver in 2021. So it's just a different style of game that we're going to see. We're going to see the youth running fast and getting after it, but we're going to see a poised, experienced team knowing how to control the tempo. And so they both came out very focused, laser-focused warm-up, so it's going to be a good game.
Well, the 2021 runners-up I just spoke about, they have finished the qualifiers, the perfect 6-0 record, 16-2. That's their record since 21 in November. And when you look at that track record of success, they're hoping to carry that form into this tournament.
These two teams have matched up 3 times, and over the 3 times, Côte d'Ivoire has won all of the 3 times. So maybe, Rwanda, understanding they have something to prove in this game, as these teams come today, their first game of this tournament, and it's just going to be exciting to see.
Yeah. Lots of experience inside the paint, lots of experience on the floor. Important that they start off their campaign well. It's all conjecture now, because it's time for the tip-off, and we're going to get this Group A action underway, the final sign-offs at the technical desk, and we will now have the opportunity to see these two fine countries represent on the basketball court in the AfroBasket in 2025, the 31st edition, taking place here in Angola, in the second of the host cities, Mozambique. Got a scramble right there to start this off. Robbins trying to find Habimana, out of bounds it goes, so it will be Côte d'Ivoire basketball. So now just a discussion about the time on the shot clock. 14 seconds it is. First touch in this AfroBasket. Done. Trying to get inside, and Robbins steals it back.
We talked about Robbins, how he made his first debut in the BAL in 2024, and he's going to show his leadership for Rwanda.
Two-way player can stretch the floor quite extensively. Well, he hands to Habimana. Pressured. Molare. First real chance for Rwanda on offense. Pressured there, Dizeye. Shot clock winds down, Habimana has to go. He'll pull up, and that's wide left. That's a good defensive possession for Côte d'Ivoire. Both teams indexing here on the defensive end. Start out this contest. Ball work inside here. Quadio.
Côte d'Ivoire taking their time on their offensive end to set up, making sure they get the good screens. You see here just that poise and patience that we will see from Côte d'Ivoire.
Well, one of the youngest members on this team is Quadio. He's 23 years young. They're looking for him early. Trying to work the matchup with Robbins. A pull up from the top. It's good, and that's the first bucket for Molare.
Yeah, that's a nice shot from Molare to just spot up on that three-point line and knock it down.
The lob up top is picked up and dropped in. And that's a great work there from Ward.
Flight mode for this young Rwandan team.
Yeah, the connection comes at the atmospheric level. Quick fire back, and Molare snipes back with the back-to-back three-pointer.
Yeah, Molare has range, so Rwanda needs to definitely put a hand up when he has the ball on the three-point line.
To Ward. Pitches it across the extra pass to Dizeye. He'll fire off his first three of this contest. Off it comes Quadio. Ward drawn into the foul. But it started off a little slow, but it's picked up a real pace about it in the last couple of possessions.
Yeah, we talked about this is their first game. You see here coast to coast and just picked up that foul for Rwanda.
Ward, one of the new introductions here for Rwanda, 24 years young. Another three-pointer goes up for Côte d'Ivoire. Habimana, they're happy to clean up. Isaiah, pinpoint pass. Ward, super finish.
Oh, that was a nice pass from the top to Hassan.
Super work. He's got 4 points now. Another three-pointer. Out of bounds it goes. 4 points, all courtesy of Ward. 6 points, all courtesy of Molare.
This is a great start for Rwanda, understanding that, you know, they are going up against a veteran team, and the way that they play for this first 3 minutes have really been good with a great pace.
Getting into the half-court set, Shema. Ward trying to work against Costello. He pitches it to the corner. Habimana lines it up.
That's a good three-point shot for Rwanda.
Well, they have been good, and so is that. The drive in. What a strong take by Fofana. The offense in full flow. Isaiah will fire off a quick three. Molare cleans up nicely. Hard screen. Now they hang inside. Coming across on the defense, they force the turnover. Shema. Robbins turns. Isaiah from the corner spot. He'll drive a little closer this time. Still can't find his touch.
But these are good offensive movement that we've seen from both teams. They just have to find a way to complete the challenge.
Now they work again inside. Kolari, he's been trying to work that low post. Shema gets into some trouble. Robbins pushed out of bounds. Fofana pick up the foul.
Both teams are playing really aggressive on the defensive end, not making it easy for the other team to score, and that's exactly what we'll see this whole tournament.
Getting into this set, no real disruption. We've seen some good execution here on the offensive side from both teams. Robbins around the screen. battle for the board, and it'll just be tapped out there. Fofana, he's pleading his case. He wants the challenge, but Kouadio, he's out of this one. 3 touches inside the paint there, unable to get the score. Close range finish for Shema.
That's just a good baseline play from Rwanda, coming off that curl for an easy 2-point bucket.
Bruno Shema drops in 2. Rwanda into that flow. Costello will fire off his first shot of this one. Out of bounds it goes, a little lapse of concentration. Ward puts up his hand, and that's a disappointment there. Those turnovers, unforced errors can be costly at times. But it's been a good start here by Rwanda. They hold on to this 1-point lead. Costello, again, quick fire shot. Isaiah cleans. Rwanda looking to work. Habimana, Ward. Strong take, stepped back by Costello. Fofana. Molare. Inside, and 3 of 3 now. He's firing and locked in. Lights out.
That's a good pull-up, as he has 6 points in this game so far.
Perfect from the field. We've seen some really good efficiency in this venue. And the turn, trying to be a little bit fancy there. Close range shot. Isaiah. Molare again. Off the front of the iron. This one is well cleaned up by Ward. Habimana. Sets up the offense. That is stolen away. A chance here for Côte d'Ivoire out on the break. Now a pass to the corner. Kone.
It seems like Côte d'Ivoire, when they first start the game, they were in their rhythm, but now they're just taking their first shot instead of passing the ball around, as they got the best offensive movement in the beginning of this game.
2 of 8 from that 3-point line, speaking to the struggle that they've had when they are not in rhythm. So it sees Diabate come on in, and Captain Sidibe as well. Fofana will hit to the bench here for Coach Ramos. 2 well matched up teams so far. Prince Toi, first look, first run for him. Ball is pitched across to Sidibe. Costello, first touch for Diabate, and Solo is on the board, foot just inside the line. They call that the 3-pointer. Diabate connects that, and it's going to be, well, it's corrected now on the scoreboard, and it's a timeout call though. Diabate brings a timeout, and it's a 3-point lead here for
rotate by 3.
Côte
Why you
d'Ivoire.
stay with him inside here?
Because nobody took him.
No, but you give it to somebody, and you are there, right?
No,
okay.
sure.
All right, don't worry. Okay. Horns. We say we send them to the 4 side, right? So send them this side.
Yes.
When you go on this way, the big man switch. You switch, you stay.
Yeah.
When he's diving, 5 man here. Kado, you see, you're gonna take him, and you stay up. So why you don't rotate like this?
Because I can't leave him until I see someone there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't go inside. You go to take this guy, you can take for you. Rotate by 3, huh? Huh? Okay, Dave.
Yeah.
So, do you understand me? Yeah, okay, let's do it.
Molare, he's had the only hard hand from the perimeter for the Côte d'Ivoire. 3 of his field goals there. We have a look at sharp shooting, 8 points for him.
Yeah, he's one of the go-to players for this Côte d'Ivoire team. So he's definitely going to continue that pace in this game as he has 8 points. He is 50% from the three-point line.
Simeon Mulari, you see what work he's done. Now it is Rwanda out of the timeout. Prince Toa looking to high back. It's Diabate into the passing lane. He feeds ahead to Costello.
Oh, that's a good defensive movement from Côte d'Ivoire to add to their offense.
Real sharp work. They get 2 easy transition points. Shema. Now Dizeye. Pass is too strong.
Yeah, you see Côte d'Ivoire's lighting it up and just getting in their rhythm in this end of this first quarter.
Pull up from Sidibé. Shema taps it. Dizeye controls it. This is a 5-point lead, their largest lead of the game. They need a score. Rwanda. Pass to the corner, but Toa is out of bounds. One of the young pickups and one of the 6 new members is Prince Toa, 20 years old. University of Texas Tyler. There's another change as Dali out he goes, and bringing in the changes rapidly, Coach Ramos.
We see a pressure on the ball from Rwanda right now.
Diabate. They work the post again. This time Shema gets a hand on there. Now the dive. Contact is called. First foul, it is for Sidibé. Second team foul, it is for the Côte d'Ivoire. Rwanda. And Toa. Been held on this 9-point scoreline for a while now. Pitch to the corner again. More pressure. Mutabazi in a bit of trouble there. Comes off the foot, and Kone will pick up the foul.
Côte d'Ivoire is playing really good defense in this half-court sense, and they're not allowing easy, even movement for Rwanda to get set up, and that's why Rwanda has been stuck at 9 points in this first quarter.
Defense holding strong still. Now looking for a way to unlock it. Toa. Kick out. Toa will fire off that 3 off the front iron. Kone. Kwasu Kone. Happy to reset this into the hands of that man, Solo Diabate. Strong drive and take Coaggio. The putback won't fall. They still have the ball now. Rwanda, they can attack hard. They're trying to take advantage in transition. And, well, that's some good work from Prince Toa. He'll pick up the foul call.
Yeah, that's good attacking the basket, trying to make something shake for your team, trying to get to the free throw line as we see here, just going aggressive, Toa, and going to the free throw line.
University of Texas Tyler in the NCAA Division II. This is his first appearance at an AfroBasket. Excitement for sure about representing his team and his country.
Absolutely. When you come and put on your country's jersey just to represent, it's pride. So definitely, I know this Rwandan young team is very excited for this tournament.
He gets both of those free throws. And finally, they're off that 9-point scoreline. Sharp work, but Coaggio keeps that alive.
Yeah, you see Rwanda just trying to get some defense pressure, but Côte d'Ivoire, smart move, veteran team on that play.
Diabate is 38 years old now, veteran, trying to lead his team. Fires off the three. The scramble falls safely into the hands of Rwanda. It's passed right ahead into the hands of Trey Twa. Prince shoots again. Second time is hit the front eye and they pick up the rebound. Now the attack, catch, shoot! And the bucket is good. Agumintwari on the board.
That was a good overhead pass for that three-point basket to have the game tied 14-14.
They picked up a 5-0 run, leveled things up. We've got 9 seconds left in this first quarter. And Rwanda back in this one. Both coaches changing up their rotation. Twa got to fire off the shot, does. Comes off the back iron, trying to steal the lead at the end of this first quarter. So what a fascinating first quarter it was. We're all knotted up. It was Côte d'Ivoire early, but the charge back here from Team Rwanda. And at the end of the first quarter, it's Côte d'Ivoire 14, Rwanda 14. The stats and fascinating reading for sure.
You see here, Côte d'Ivoire shooting 50% from the 2 and 22% both teams at the three-point line, and only Rwanda going to, from the three-point shot, and only Rwanda going to the free throw line in this first quarter.
The tough going there from the three-point line. Has been a struggle to try and get it in from the perimeter. We have a look at the best plays in the first quarter, and Asimea Molare, who's been the standout with his 8 points. He leads all scorers on the floor.
Yeah, he's just doing it all for the Côte d'Ivoire team, but you see here Rwanda didn't let up those first minutes of the first quarter as they were leading the way. And you see here just a nice pass, a nice look from the floor general.
Nice bit of work there. Shema gets his first 2 points. The ball movement was very noticeable from this well-coached Rwanda team. They were able to find buckets when they need him. Well, Asimea Molare, he's been a standout for 2 threes, and that shot from the elbow to get him those 8 points on his 3 makes from the field. Diabate on the pass from Costello, just inside. And that was the last bucket for Côte d'Ivoire in that first quarter, a 5-point run. So they relinquished the lead as Costello got up the floor. But here, Prince Twa, and another look at the defense there of this Côte d'Ivoire team, and Costello. He picks up the dunk on a Zaivan at the end of the first. Courtside, 1891. You can download the app and scan the QR code. Keep up with all of the extended highlights, get the live scores, and you can be a part of the FIBA world. Whether it's EuroBasket, whether it's AfroBasket, the action is all on Courtside 1891. Second quarter, it's set to resume. It's Diabate and Kone, the backcourt pairing here for Côte d'Ivoire. Kone inside with an easy 2 points.
So far it's been 5 lead change and 1 time, and so this is a good game right now. So far, both teams playing with really high intensity and momentum.
Prince Twa, the Trey Twa. Warriors' pass is almost picked off. Nothing to choose between these 2 teams after just 10 minutes of play.
Almond with his first foul.
First team foul of this second quarter. City Bay, the only player in some foul trouble for the Côte d'Ivoire. He's got 2, the captain. Nice feed, nice work. That baseline out of bounds works.
Yeah, they know exactly where to go, making sure they have good screens for easy baseline buckets, and that's just something that you really want from a team.
Executing well, this Rwandan team. Sidibe. Now the extra feed, and that's well put in. Sydney Holman, first bucket.
No, that's just great composure and great base for him to elevate over 3 blue jerseys.
Wow. Again, great pass. Wow. They are moving the ball exquisitely well. That's court vision.
They just have that connection on the court, and that was just a beautiful dish.
Knotted up at 18 again. Diabate. No, he tries to reply with the court vision of his own. That didn't quite work out the way he intended. Ball is turned over. Drive inside. Tough take.
That's a good Euro step take, and the way that they're attacking the basket, this would be the second time Rwanda's going to the free throw line, and that's Kone's second foul. But you see right here, just that drive and just being aggressive towards the basket, and Mutabi is going to the free throw line.
23 years old, David Mutabazi, Canadian Rwandan, Trinity Western University in Canada. I think it was his first contract for the Vancouver Bandits. Here he is representing Rwanda. Picking up his first points. Coach Sheksa calling all the shots there from the sideline. Second one is good, and again, Rwanda move up and push up 2 points ahead.
You see them here, full court pressure, trying to have that momentum as they lead by 2.
Kone. Pass to the corner. Still the struggle for both teams, really, from that three-point line. Those are open comes, front iron. Kuraha. Drop ball pass. Kuraha on the baseline. Rebound is well controlled. Will find eyes back in. Kone, the runner, works for him.
Didn't wait for that defense to get set up as he took it straight to the basket.
Just found a little bit of space there in the paint, and Kone, another 2 points. He's up to 4. Easy.
Oh, too easy. What a move. Ripped right through and went all the way up.
Now Ruben Duari is on 4 points now. Second score from him. Cornet turns into trouble. They have numbers. Mutabazi, superb work to steal that back. Now the drop off to Fofana. Misses it. Is able to pick up the rebound. Close range missed as well to keep the possession though. Fofana will try from the outside. This time, Fofana lines up to 3.
He knew what he was doing on the offensive rebound to get and spot himself up on the three-point line, and Fofana has 5 points.
The veteran, Javessa Fofana, up to 5. Côte d'Ivoire, they go ahead again. Lead changes continue. Bank 3 falls on in, and you can deposit that one with interest for Faraha. Back they go. Back and forth we go. Kick to the corner. Coraggio, frustration as his runner there. It comes off that back high and floats it up off the rim.
Well, you see right here just that attack, but creating that foul.
So much frustration. Offensive foul is called. Third team foul. Rwanda have not yet committed a foul here in the second quarter. And they are still in the lead. Robbins back on. Tizeye finds his 3 finally, and well, that's a way to make sure you push to the largest lead in the game for Rwanda.
Oh, this rising talent really has come to play in this game.
Mulari. Ouattara sent back. Not in my house. Now it's Dizeye.
The way that this Rwandan team is playing with no fear, going against experienced team, and you just love to see how athletic they are. You see the drive here, but the amazing block shot and just getting back on the offensive end and attacking the basket is, and then there was step out of bounds, but still the way that they're going is really good to see.
Hasten Ward, he's definitely had an impact here for Rwanda inside the paint. Both ends of the floor. Costello looking for it. Now forced into the shot. Not yet. Can't find it. Abimana. He worked the pick and roll with Ward again. Alex Malare will be called. Oh no, it's the offensive foul. It's Ward called on that moving screen. Extended out. Contact call. Hasten Ward. He's had an impact for sure. He picks up his second foul. That might be something to have a look at. Timeout called. It's 23-28 in favor of Rwanda.
You don't want to serve the ball today? Okay, go to the locker room and show. It's the last one. Hey, it's all the shots are the same. It's ball screen and then you shoot with one guy contest the shot. We play one-on-one and we finish against 3. Block. Kick out, guys, and then serve the ball.
Let's go. Come on.
And then, hey, and like always, we talk. If we don't play defense, we play bad offense. So start to play defense, guys.
Let's go. Be aggressive, please. Be aggressive. You guys.
Samia, motion side.
A titanic struggle here on the floor in Mosamed in the province of Namib. Rwanda, they hold on to a 5-point lead, and they've done a good job of just keeping the elephants away from that lead.
Not only do they have this lead, but they have 19 rebounds already to Côte d'Ivoire's just 9. And that's just something that, you know, Côte d'Ivoire just needs to make sure that they're boxing out and getting the second chance opportunities in this game.
Looking to go to work is Ouattara. They've done a fantastic job of controlling those rebounds. Mulare, kick to the corner. That shot falls in. A nice bit of execution as Ouattara.
And that's where you take your pace and be poised. That's what they've done in their offensive set.
In offensive rhythm. Find their flow. Back with it too. Abimana calls Ward again. Right at Mulare. Contact is called. We won't get the bucket, but the continuation exists, and Nori Habimana will go to the free throw line.
That will be Malare's first foul, as you just see here the attack from Habimana and just being aggressive.
Well, they've certainly had an aggressive mind state. It's been evident, but they've tempered that aggression with the way that they've shared the ball. This Rwandan team, it's been a feature of their play in the half court. They make the extra pass, so they find the open man, and they've executed so well so far.
Yeah, they play with the flow, a young team with just a pep in their step, and the way that they've just facilitating the ball and making that extra pass, and that's what we've seen from this new Rwandan team.
Habimana has been with the Rwanda team since 21. Every competition that they've been in, has won the Rwanda League 4 times, and of course featured for APR in their successful BAL campaign. 27 years old now.
Yeah, this would be his second AfroBasket.
15.7 points, 6 rebounds, and about 7 assists in the qualifiers, shooting it at about 38% from the 3-point line. A vital piece in getting them here. He makes that second one. Ball is picked up by Ward. Dizeye, touch there. Ouattara just gets a slight touch to control it. Mulare. miscommunication between Molare and Costello, and it goes right out of bounds.
This defense from Rwanda is really being aggressive, just being hands up and just in the face of an orange jersey, and that's how they just allow 2 turnovers and the ball back for an offensive set.
Habimana tries to lob up to Ward, and well, he managed to go and get it, is able to draw the foul, but yet you pick up the foul.
One thing Rwanda is doing, they're playing downhill. They're attacking the basket and they're finding their open teammate either for a dunk or that bounce pass 2-point basket. But when you see Côte d'Ivoire on the offensive end, they're doing side to side, but Rwanda, they're going downhill. And this is why they are getting to the free throw line in this game.
2024 Summer League with the Kings. Hasten Ward, a couple of games with the Maine Celtics in the G League. And that is coming out of Iowa State. And the first 2 years were at Virginia Commonwealth. That's VCU. This is the second. Molare, Ouattara. Ball is tempered. They are staying in the zone here. Ward, got the steal, but wasn't able to put the ball down and commits the travel.
And either way, that started from the defense. Even though they turned off the ball, they are being long and lean and athletic, and they're just up in the face of the green jerseys of the orange jerseys of Côte d'Ivoire, just being athletic and just like disrupting their offense.
Deflections, hands in the passing lane, and making it tough here for Côte d'Ivoire. Switch they go. Dali back on. Molare finds Costello. Strong. Able to get it back. He'll give it back out to Dali. Dials it in.
That's definitely a good shot that they need right now to get in the rhythm, and hopefully that's the basket that sets the pace for Côte d'Ivoire.
Back with it, 2 points. Roberts. There's a deflection. It's pitched ahead now. Take off! And dunked home, Professor Fofana.
This is the rhythm Côte d'Ivoire needs to be in this game, and again, another lead tie.
Fofana, fantastic as he drops in those 2 points. So it tied up here. Habimana. Well, every time there's a run, there's a reply. Sharp shooting there from Nori Habimana.
As you can see, both teams love half-court plays on both ends, so it's being aggressive on the half-court end.
You've seen some real excellent execution. Dali will pull up off the little floater. It falls in as well. 5 quick Dali points. Ouattara. Dali with those 5 points.
Molare with his second foul this game.
That is 5 team fouls now, and it sends Habimana to the free throw line. He's been steadfast at the point guard position. A lot of this we got to see when he featured for APR in the Basketball Africa League, just been able to distribute the ball, utilize his height, and when called upon, can't make the long-range shot. Second one. Doesn't fall. 2-point differential. Jabate. Costello wants it. Dali. That was well defended by Ward. Habimana. Drop-off pass to Ward. Ward misses, but gets it right back to go up again. Off the back iron. The defense from Costello holds well enough for that possession. Jabate. Costello hasn't found his range.
Yeah, he's trying to get in the rhythm, and it started with his defense, but it's just a shot that he couldn't knock down.
Draws. Costello wants the and one call. Costello again picks up that board. Just enough paint protection for Côte d'Ivoire. Now Costello will try and he'll go closer and he'll pick up those 2 points.
Oh, that's his first points of the game, or 4 points of this second quarter.
5 rebounds on the inside as well for Costello. Just 2 of 6 from the field. A timeout called as the bucket ties it up. 34 points apiece. We've got 106 left.
I got you, Trey. Good job, Trey. Good job. All right, guys. Easy layups. Don't forget about it. Okay? Let's go 2. Okay? We want a shot on the 3 points. Look for William. Okay? Make sure 4-man go. Okay? Pin down. Give him the ball. 5. Ghost it. 3-man, you get the ball. Okay? 1 follow. Pass to 1. Screen here. Okay? Dribble the ball. Look for this 1. Pass. Okay? Or take the middle if you want.
Witnessing some really great execution here. Habimana, 8 points. He's been 2 of 3 from that 3-point line. 3 assists. And at the floor general position, he's been doing a great job of just facilitating and scoring. But it's Rwanda who held on here. Tied up at 34 going into that timeout. They have possession. Robbins. Habimana. Uzeye. Trying to go up top. Oh, man. Poster time. Wow.
Oh, what a pass and dunk.
Wow, you look at Habimana, feet up top, and 2 guys caught underneath. And Ward. Wow. That superb play there, and if ever a dunk gonna spark the offense, that's one of them.
We talk about the chemistry with Habimana, what he has with his teammates, and just Ward just being there ready to slam it down and dunk and getting the and one.
It's the awareness from Habimana. Had the thought process, thought about the pass low, put it up top, and Ward went to go and get it. 34-37 now.
I definitely think the defense of Rwanda is creating their offensive momentum in this game.
They've held strong, and whenever Côte d'Ivoire just got in closer level, they've come up with crucial buckets on the other side. Impressive that from Ward, impressive debut from Ward. Ahead, Stali. Kick out to Molari. Costello. Chabate. Dali drives in, goes right at Ward and drops in the pocket.
Oh, that's just a fancy move that we've just seen as he has 7 points in the second quarter.
Good decision making there from Dali. They'll hold here for the last shot of the half. Habimana to Robbins. Shot has got to go. Block comes in, and well, 20 good minutes as far as Team Rwanda are concerned. They've executed excellently in the half court. They found some scoring from Habimana and Ward, and they walk into the halftime 1 point ahead. So at halftime, here in Namib, it's Côte d'Ivoire 36, Rwanda 37. 20 minutes up in the bag. Stats.
As we see the stats, the way that Côte d'Ivoire is shooting 55% from the 2, and for Rwanda 44. With the rebounds, Rwanda has been dominating with 22 and 15 for Côte d'Ivoire. Assist 10 and 11. They both have been facilitating the ball round, but we'll take a look at the top scorers.
Olare with his 8, and that was all in the first quarter. Habimana and Ward have headlined the scoring here for Team Rwanda. And what I really think is that we've had two teams that have really showcased their ability in the half court. We've seen some excellence from them. Definitely,
both teams are half-court teams where they want to set it up. They want to run their offense, make sure they're getting that extra pass and really getting to their position. And that's why we've seen the game the way that we've seen it.
Looking at these second quarter plays and baseline execution, we saw again just talking about efficiency and the way that they were able to get that trottoir dropping in those 2 points. They try to work inside the paint of the Côte d'Ivoire, and for Sydney Holman, it hasn't always been easy, but they found ways inside the paint.
Yeah, for Rwanda, it's just the way that they're passing the ball and facilitating, and you see here just the attack from Toi, just going to the basket and being aggressive, but it's just them rotating the ball and getting what they need.
I think the telling stat for me was the 10 assists and 11 assists, because that's almost on every bracket. That's 10 assists on 11 field goals for Rwanda and 11 assists on 12 field goals on the other side. So they've moved the ball exceptionally well, and then that's been a key feature, and it speaks to this half-court game that we've seen from both teams, the knockdown 3.
Yeah, we've just seen them play as a team, rotating the ball, making the extra pass, taking high-quality shots, and then playing aggressive defense, both teams, and that's why the score is 36-37.
16 points in the paint, and 2 of those courtesy of Ward, who's been fantastic. A presence and a physical presence, and well, athleticism in bundles as he throws that one in for the first poster here in Namib. And the drive there on the inside as Dali gets that finish. Well, it's been a fascinating first 20 minutes. It's 36-37 at the end of the first half. Halftime highlights done. We'll be back with more action.
We're in for a showdown here tonight. Let's get this party started. Oh my goodness sakes, that's a throwdown. Goes in for the dunk. Good night. Too big, too strong, and just too good.
Who goes in and scores. Ah!
This is what it's all about.
It's all one big basketball family, folks.
Molly makes it in.
He is a magician.
Winning time.
Both teams over the limit. Well, Conte hanging on the rim and keeping the hopes alive.
Who's going to take the shot is going to go to Kruger. He's got the ball. Hayes, you got to box him out. Here goes Jimmy Jamrod by with a turnaround.
Oh. And Jimmy Jamrod by experience, and he has been doing it all day long, folks.
From. Holy cow, what a pass and what a finish.
Gonzalez takes it away. Oh, and he dunked it. And he looks at him.
Wow. He knew he was there, Jeff. Just waited for him and then crushed it through the hoop. Big time slam.
Like today, the opening day of the AfroBasket, the ball inbounded. Almeida put it on the highlight reel. Unbelievable. He inbounded the ball off the back of one of African basketball's greats, Carlos Moraes. Mamadou Faye into Ibrahima. Faye goes up for the dunk. He doesn't make it. Quickly to Fofana. Go!
Oh,
unbelievable.
What a turnaround for the Elephants.
Incredible explosion of offense and defense from Les Elephants.
Conde behind the back pass to Conde, and the foul. Goodness me. Put it on the highlight reel.
Yeah, beautiful behind the back. That's where they want it, sideline.
Turned it over, not what you want out of a timeout. Oh! You pass the junior Madut. Look at this play, the pass and the flush to Madut. Now Dwayne Dean goes behind his back, entry pass again.
Holy cow. Incredible play by Ding. And the finish by Côte. He's becoming a problem for Uganda.
Ghetto. Oh, goodness me!
Oh my God!
Where did that come from? The elevation. Let's see if that ignites Kenya. This is the dunk of the tournament. Oh my goodness.
That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
And we're back in the south coast of Benguela, or the south coast of Angola, as we have a look at what unfolded in that first half. And the game's top scorer is Habimana, putting in work for Rwanda at the point guard position. He's been superb with shot selection and the way that he's gone about constructing the offense here for Team Rwanda. Wilfred Laurier, the Canadian Rwandan, is where he did his tertiary education. Has been with Team Rwanda since 2021 and showcasing every bit of that experience here in this tournament, as those 8 points coming in style, 2 threes. And on the other side, it is Molare, who's put in similar work, connecting on 2 threes from the outside early in the first quarter. All 8 of his points coming in that first quarter. And it's been a struggle for the Elephants from the three-point line, really, but Molare showcasing a little bit of that versatility and utilizing his speed to find opportunities to create knockdown open jump shots, and he's done that efficiently in the first half.
Yeah, we're going to definitely see him pick it up and do the same thing in this second half of this basketball game, and the same thing with Rwanda as well. There's just been playing really good basketball, really good half-court set basketball, but we see Molare just stepping up for his Côte d'Ivoire team.
One thing that Rwanda has been able to do is to control the paint. They've forced Côte d'Ivoire to almost negate the Côte d'Ivoire's size advantage inside with their use of zone and switching defenses. And it's been a real feature of the way that they've kept the Côte d'Ivoire bigs outside of the paint. And on the other side, Ward has just been so effective.
That's a good call out that you called on Côte d'Ivoire, as they do like going inside and getting most of their points in the paint. And Rwanda has just done an amazing job to stop that. And you see right here the top scorers and leaders. You have Habimana with 8 points, Ward with 5, Habimana with 4 assists, and just playing a good team basketball. I really like this team, and they've come out here. They're not scared. They're playing with their flow. They're playing youthful, and we are definitely going to see them pick it up in the second half.
Shot selection has been good. They're 5 of 13 from the outside. 2 of those courtesy of Habimana. he almost led. He's second in the BAL in terms of assists and the way that he went about distributing the ball for his team, APR. And that has translated well into what he's doing here for Team Rwanda. And it's definitely been a part. There's been very few bad decisions with ball in hand. They were limited to just 12 turnovers in that first half.
Yeah, this is his second AfroBasket, and as you see, he knows and understands. And as we see the stats of Côte, wow, you see Malari with 8 points, Castillo with 5, and Jabete with 3 assists. And you see them coming out here laser focused, trying to get that rhythm. And the score is just 36-37, but we've seen how Côte d'Ivoire has played in AfroBaskets and the way that they push the tempo, their experience, their veterans, as Malari leads their team with 8 points. So what do you think about how they're going to come out in this second half?
Well, the real question is that which team does this half-court style of play suit? And from what we've seen, both teams have executed really well. And if it comes down to just shot making and consistency, I think we'll go down to the wire, and it's going to be a close one to close out. But if one team is able to just change the rhythm a little bit, force turnovers, then we might see transition basketball help them pull ahead and get a significant run.
One thing that Côte d'Ivoire can do is get the ball in the paint and continue to score in the paint, as that's exactly what they would like to do. You know, no teams are getting transitional baskets, so you have Rwanda with 8 fast break points, but Côte d'Ivoire only has 2, so maybe that's something that they can change and to get that momentum and flow, because both are playing really aggressive defense in the half-court set. It's just one team has to change or tweak something or bring something different than the other team to get that lead.
Matt Costello, he averages 15 points in the qualifier, 16 points for his team when he was part of the All-Star 5 in 2021 in the AfroBasket. He hasn't seen too much of the ball. I think he's settled too much for the perimeter, but that's the modern game. But this team has got to look to be just a little bit more aggressive. I think when you even look at the amount of fouls that were drawn, Rwanda definitely the aggressors in that first half, and the scoreboard reflects that. If Rwanda keep that aggression up, you'll see them in good stead in the second half.
Yeah, like you said, Castillo, he only has 4 points in this game, and you know, Côte d'Ivoire needs him to step up, but then again, they need to get the ball inside the paint to him, and Rwanda do the same thing you guys have been doing, attacking the basket. Côte d'Ivoire has not gone to the free throw line in this game, but Rwanda has gone from 8 from 11, and that is the difference maker in this game.
They have been superbly aggressive, and the free throw line has been a real factor in this. And that call out again, that speaks to exactly what we're saying in terms of the aggression. But for the Rwandan team, the play of Ward on the inside has been something to marvel at. He's definitely made a strong introduction in his 12 minutes for his 8 points and his 5 rebounds, and being able to catch the ball up top with that thunderous dunk. A fantastic way to just announce himself on the continental stage.
I would just have to agree with you on that. I was just seeing how many, he has 2 fouls, and he just continues to be aggressive, obviously control the foul because he needs to be in this game, but that's a good call out that you just said about him.
Miguel Ramos. Well, they were undefeated coming into this AfroBasket through the qualifier. 6-0 the record was. It was a tougher part that was for Team Rwanda. 2-4, a big win over Gabon, led by Habimana's 18 points is how they qualified as one of the best third-place teams. That doesn't matter now. Third quarter and second half, but it's about to resume. Courtside 1891. You can download the app for live streams, extended highlights, and you can catch and keep up with all that's happening in the FIBA basketball world. Eurobasket approaching. AfroBasket is here. You can stay with the action. And the action is red hot in this cold Benguela air in Namib. Mosamech is where we are. Second game in this arena. First game for Group A. of the AfroBasket. Coach Sheikh Sarr, 20 minutes, been able to keep his team ahead. Dizeye, Abimana, Shema, Ward, and Robbins. Those are the 5 on the floor here for Rwanda. Abimana, Robbins. Ball on the floor, taken away. The chance out on the break. Dali gets the finish and turnover, quick 2 points.
That's a great start for Côte d'Ivoire in this game as they just took the lead.
That's exactly the kind of start they needed from a defensive standpoint. Dali up to 9. First lead of the game for Côte d'Ivoire, 38-37. Now the turn-in. Dali, only 2 points in this first half. Now, Tony. Guaggio. Strong drive inside, and that's big boy play by Bali Koulibaly.
That's a great play and facilitating and getting the ball inside. We've talked about them scoring in the paint, and that's exactly what they come out in here to do. Côte d'Ivoire is so good when they're in the paint area, and Koulibaly just goes up and gets the and one.
Well, almost every player on this Côte d'Ivoire team has an extensive resume when it comes to international competition. Koulibaly, World Cup qualifiers, he went to the 2019 World Cup, AfroBasket qualifiers, played in AfroBasket, and he's got extensive experience, picked up that silver medal as well, and he plays in France. He's played first, second, and third division, 30 years old.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a lot of veteran experience that you just called out, and just the accolades that he has accumulated over his career.
What they will like most about that possession is that Ward picks up those 3 fouls, the aggression on the inside. They attack now. It's going to be a target for this Côte d'Ivoire team.
And we talked about Ward not picking up his 3rd foul as he is needed for this team, and so that might be a drop-off for Rwanda.
Robbins. Pressure, there's a turnover. And all sorts of pressure there. Molare drawn into the foul. Guaggio, 2nd foul. Ball is pitched ahead. Can't control it into the hands of Abimana. Unforced error. Dizeye in transition. Abimana on the rebound, and 3 Rwandan vests right there to pick up the 2nd chance opportunity. Abimana will take it to the free throw line.
And we talked about Abimana, how he's all over on the defensive end, but also on the offensive end. He can score, attack the basket, and rebound, and that's why he's going to the line again, as this would be his 6th attempt.
Listed at 196, very much in the guise of a modern point guard. Just over 6'5", or just about 6'5", can see over most defenders and facilitate and score.
And he's a floor general for this team and really knows how to lead the way, set the team up, and get the best offensive play.
2 important free throws. Kone, pressure there. Dizeye. Definitely an increase in intensity here from Côte d'Ivoire.
Yeah, I would definitely agree on that, and just the way that they're showing up on defense is creating that offense.
Costello is pressured by Shema. Tapped away by Shema. Shema ahead. Costello beats him up top. But no contact on the ball, but contact on the body of Shema as he goes to ground hard.
Yeah, you can see that's just frustration from Costello as You see here just going up strong, Shema, and getting the foul. And again, Rwanda going to the free throw line as they have been. This would be their 13th time on the line.
That aggression, Shema was trying to pin that one for the second posted dunk of the day. Costello is having none of it, so it sent Shema to the free throw line. The Tigers Basketball Club in the Rwandan Basketball League played the qualifiers for Team Rwanda. Also had a stint in Belgium, makes that one. Kicked up and across, Dali. The only Côte d'Ivoire player double digits. Dali releases Costello there. Can't finish it, gets it back. Costello will hang. Just looking out of rhythm inside there, can't find it.
Yeah, he's just playing a little bit frustrated, but that's exactly what Rwanda wants to do, but he isn't giving up, getting those offensive rebounds and just going up strong so he can get his momentum and rhythm from going to the line. And sometimes that's what you have to do as a player. Just be poised, create the foul, take a breather on the free throw line, get your first points, or what this would be his fifth, and then continue to play with that momentum.
One of the players that are representing their country both played in the NBA and the Euro League, plays in Valencia now in Spain, and there makes that second one. Quick fire reply. Shema lines up and knocks down the three-pointer. The lead was in the hands of Côte d'Ivoire. Rwanda fire right back. Costello up and gets it in. That's one way to get it on the board.
And he just made himself available, cut into the basket so his teammate can see him, and he has 8 points so far.
That moved him all the way up into double digits. 10 Costello points. And you look at again the work of Habimana on the feed and the drop-off pass. Furaha picks up that contact. Really has been a standout feature here by Rwanda, the way that they've been able to get into the half court and find the gaps in the defense. They have showing some real tangible chemistry.
Yeah, the way that they play with the flow, they're not in a rush, but they're not in a rush, but they're fast, and they're just they have that chemistry together, and it starts from defense, as you see here. That full court pressure always gets them in the rhythm.
Pitched ahead. Second time he's got the close range chance. There is Koulibaly. That's been the main difference in this third quarter, the ability of Côte d'Ivoire to get to the free throw line. And they've been able to cause some problems now, get through the press and draw contact.
Not only that, but also starting from the paint. They are a team that likes to score in the paint, and for most of the possessions here in the third quarter, that's exactly how they got their points. So they're going to continue to do that to just break away in this lead.
Koulibaly misses second. Rwanda. We're all tied up with 45 apiece. Habimana. The pull up for the three ball. A long rebound. Trying to chase that down. Can't quite hold it and bring it back. Almuntwari. It's been close throughout and continues. Both teams just playing at a pace. Dali strong on the shot. Costello wrestles it back. Now Costello makes the pass to Dali. This time goes closer. Great play.
Well, that's a great find from Costello to his teammate Dali while he cuts behind the defense to get that 2-point basket.
Now a scramble right there is Olare. Well, called a pleasantry exchange here as the Habimana and Olare, they get locked up there. Bruno Schema coming in to have extra conversation. Referees bring some control. So now there's going to be a conference between referees there. Substitution, possession arrow. And then out of that situation, out of that scenario, there was a contact call. Sees Deseye go off. Both teams now on 4 fouls. Off the ball contact. Koulibaly and O'Baines caught up in the paint there. Robbins will pick up the foul. 15th foul, that's his 3rd foul. See, the physical presence of Koulibaly has really paid some dividends in the second half.
I mean, that's just a matchup, a mismatch that you want to pay attention to when you're facilitating the ball, moving it left to right. If you have a big post player on a guard, you definitely want to go throw the ball in the paint, and that's exactly why Koulibaly was able to create that foul.
Breathing out for Costello. Baressa Fofana back in. Robbins has got to go to the bench with his 3 fouls. Koulibaly split the pair the last time he was at the free throw line. Second one falls in, and now 4 of 6 they are. All 6 attempts have come in the second half. Koulibaly has done his job for now.
Yes, he definitely has, and you want to see that when you get those substitutions on the court and give that energy for the minutes you have on the floor.
Côte, all sorts of pressure on the ball. Turn, and a kick to the corner. Habimana saves the possession. Now Habimana up. Whoa. Schema back into the hands of Habimana, who's happy to fake. Traps in the and one. And Habimana holds his nerve to pick up those 2 points.
I mean, we say his name in every single possession. He doesn't give up. You see him attacking the basket, getting the offensive rebound and going back up strong. As he's going to the free throw line, he has 12 points, and he has been bringing the energy for Rwanda.
Lots of energy, and you see it on his face when he makes that bucket. 4 of 6 from that free throw line. Converts the 3-point play. Press again from Rwanda. The pass, errant. Little homework to do as that ball fell out of bounds. See the presence of mind off the foot of Furaha. Twa back in. Bruno Schema to the bench. Dali faces up. Now Dali. Côte to the corner. Quadjo. The rangefinder just not working as the ball comes off the back of the rim. They steal it back. They still have possession. Quadjo inside, and well, there's some good defense. Allows Rwanda to get out on the break. Agumindwari drops in on the baseline and gives them another lead.
That would be their 10th fast-court basket in this game, and the way that their offense is created by their defense. They're just playing really strong defense.
They have been playing outstanding defense. Moment. Picks up the foul. Both teams are in the penalty. Now we have 4 minutes left in this quarter. It's 15 times we've seen lead changes. We have witnessed live chess unfolding in front of us as both teams continue to just get into that half court. Dali out.
As Kone is on the free throw line, this would be his first free throw attempt as Côte d'Ivoire's only been to the line 7 times in this tournament, or in this game, while Rwanda has been 18 times. So hopefully Côte d'Ivoire can understand it. Continue to attack the basket. This is better than they have been in the first half. They've been all 7 in this second half, so they have picked up their momentum and how they're scoring in this game.
Just to talk to how well matched up these two teams are. Biggest lead for either team has been 5. Biggest scoring run has been 6-0. And 11 minutes with the lead for Côte d'Ivoire, 10 minutes with the lead for Team Rwanda.
You talked about yesterday when we looked at the teams in every single group phase and how it's equivalent from size, it's equivalent from, you know, how they play and just how they're showing up and representing their country.
And just how difficult it is to win an AfroBasket game. Shot clock correction there from referee Davidson.
And again, this Côte d'Ivoire team in 2021 got 2nd place in that AfroBasket tournament. There was 3 matchups between Côte d'Ivoire and Rwanda, and Côte d'Ivoire has won each time. So
Guaggio on the break, he'll drop in the 2 points.
And I think Rwanda understands that they have an opportunity to rewrite history in this game today as they're playing amazing, this young Rwandan team against this veteran, experienced Côte d'Ivoire team.
We've seen history being rewritten many times in these tournaments, and there's no reason Rwanda can't do that right now. Agumawari into the paint he goes, frustration there. And on the ground, Mulare. He's hitting the floor for Fana, trying to plead the case here.
Oh yeah, he took an elbow to the face, and that's never pretty, or any player would be happy about that, but we see him get up and we're thankful that everything's okay.
It's quite painful for sure. There's no soft part of the elbow. Whenever that contact happens,
have you ever get hit in the face with the elbow?
100%.
Oh man.
Oh man. It's not a pleasant feeling. Yabate tries to find Homan can't. Ball is tapped back here.
Good idea, but just not enough height on the ball to drop in his hand as you see Rwanda with the ball.
Guaggio pressing out now. Looking to go to work is Mutabazi. Pass to the corner. Again, battle for the rebounds. It's been tough here for Côte d'Ivoire.
Yeah, they only have 20 in this game so far. Rwanda with 29, 7 offensive rebounds for Rwanda, and 6 for Côte d'Ivoire. You talk about how it's neck and neck and a lot of statistics, and that's why the score is still close.
Moment picked up by Chiapate. Second time the pass has been turned over. Mutabazi, wow, I don't know how we got that off, but scoop with the right hand, draws the foul. He'll go to the free throw line. Both teams are in the penalty. Either way, 3rd foul there.
You see here, you just see how he used his body to get that foul, and that was the only way, and then tossed it up. And that's just a good play. It's a smart play that you want to make.
Now, substitutions here. Back in comes Habimana. Munwari, he heads off. Mutabazi, his points, all of his points in this one have come from the free throw line. Canadian Rwandan, the Vancouver Bandits. Canadian Basketball League, that one picked up off the top there. Moment. Côte d'Ivoire. Joe turns their third consecutive turnover.
That's just good defense from Rwanda, understanding to move your feet and just stopping that penetration.
Pitched across by Mutabazi. Habimana steps back on the 3-ball. Drops in a long-range shot. Sharp shooting.
He has 16 points. Habimana has been playing on both ends of the floor, just having no fear and shooting with confidence as he leads with 16 points.
Supreme confidence, and he delivers with the execution on that make. Diabate Fofana looking to reply. It was a nice find, but can't find the bucket. Habimana pull up again in transition. Heat check for Habimana, comes off the back iron. They have numbers. Fofana up and under. Holman strong, and now to see how the referees call this. Continuation is called. 2 points will be, and chance now for a three-point play. Here you see the miss from Fofana. They call the continuation on that play, gets the finish, and 7-footer Ormond inside will happily accept.
Yes. As you just do not give up on the play, and he didn't. He could have, but he did not. And what he brings is just rebounding and being around the basket to get those points.
French and Côte d'Ivoire. France, Côte d'Ivoire is Holman. Most of his basketball played in the junior system in France. Toulon and Limoges. Now there he is, empty on that three-point opportunity. Drive in. Strong rebound. Pitched ahead to Fofana. Still nothing in between these two teams, and we've had 3 quarters of play. We're into the final minute of this third quarter. 17 times it's changed lead. Diabate. And off it comes. It should be Côte d'Ivoire basketball. 14 seconds. Diabate. Malare inside. Whoa. Trying to get the finish. He got the space and just couldn't get the bucket.
He was trying to hang time on that play, but he wasn't able to. But he's going to the free throw line to shoot 2, and that would be the first. That would be the first foul for
Mutabazi. And Mutabazi sends Mulari to the free throw line here. Has not scored since the first quarter.
Again, this Group A's first game of this group, and they have to shake off whatever the nervous jitters that they're having. But this has been a good game, and it's been tied neck and neck, and really across the board, statistically wise, the same.
Chess match unfolding in front of our eyes. Ball picked up by Diabate to Malare. Well, 3-on-1 break, and they come away with that turnover.
He didn't know if he wanted to lay it up or toss it to his teammate for that dunk. And again, another turnover created in that possession.
Diabate pitches ahead. Malari caught in two minds, and the indecision results in a turnover right away. Now, kick ball called. I think there's a technical foul called. Definitely a technical foul called. And descent, the probable cause as free throw was shot. We're tied up again at 55 apiece, and we'll still get Côte d'Ivoire basketball. Molaric. The discernible difference in this third quarter has been the aggression, and that's why we keep getting the foul calls, because they had no fouls called in that first half. Molari picks up another foul. They'll go to the free throw line again.
And also, Côte d'Ivoire and Rwanda are in the bonus, so any foul after both teams are going to go to the free throw line.
61% from the free throw line as a team right now. Côte d'Ivoire. Rwanda shot it at 80%, which is ideally where teams want to be.
Côte d'Ivoire did not go to the free throw line at all in the first half, and they have 14 times. So this is a good pace for them to continue to attack the basket.
Potentially 2 possessions left. Well, ball into the hands of Diabate. Molari from the corner. Strong on the shot. Three seconds between shot and game clock. On the drive, there is a strong take, and Twa can't find it. Molari is going to try and hold now for the final shot of this third quarter. And this is after 30 minutes of basketball. We still just have one possession that is separating these two teams. Molari pull up from the top of the key. Shot will be strong. The rebound is controlled, and well, we have 10 more fascinating minutes to go in this one in Namib. It's just a 2-point differential, and Côte d'Ivoire, well, they've been able to turn this around just a little bit, because at the end of 3, it's Côte d'Ivoire 57, Rwanda 55.
And then when we look at the statistics, 53% from the 2 for Côte d'Ivoire and 43% for Rwanda. And just looking at the difference between the free throws, 81%, 17 for 21 times for Rwanda. But again, Côte d'Ivoire getting to the free throw line in this third quarter, 14 alone. And that's a great statistic to see. And then just how they brought up the pace of the way that they're moving in this game is really, really reason why they're in this game.
Couple of opportunities out on the break. Dali, 13 points. He leads the way for Côte d'Ivoire in terms of scoring. And his activity level, his ability to finish up on the floor is very good. Shema there catching in the corner on the catch and shoot. And a feature of the way that Rwanda have stayed in the game has been their ability to make the 3-ball. Costello got himself into some foul trouble, found himself on the bench, but when he was there, certainly made an impact as he got to 10 points and 8 rebounds so far.
Yeah, he definitely stepped up the pace and the momentum that he had, and just facilitated here from that backdoor cut from his teammate, and just bringing that energy as he has 10 points. But what have we always said? This, the one that has not given up and just continues to battle is Habimana, continuing to be that spark for Rwanda, leading the way for his team with 16 points.
He also leads all scorers on the floor. If you want more info, get some of the stats, scan the QR code, download the app. Courtside 1891. 10 minutes. That's what remains. We've seen 17 lead changes. We have a 2-point differential, and it has been highly competitive basketball between these two fine nations. Someone is going to come away with the win, and that's going to happen after the fourth and final quarter, which is about to get underway. It's Molare, Giabate, Fofana, Matt Costello, who's back in, and Ouattara. The chosen five to start out this fourth quarter. Coach Ramos, Costello. Pass to Fofana, steps out. Idea good, the execution lacking on that one. And, well, there's a slight delay. Dizeye, Habimana, Mutabazi, Ward back on the floor, and Trey Toa.
Yeah, we saw Ward go to the bench on the third quarter, picking up his third foul, but you see him start fresh legs in the fourth quarter, and hopefully he doesn't pick up his fourth, but I think Côte d'Ivoire is definitely going to attack him on the defense, on the defensive end, so he can pick up that fourth foul, but he's absolutely needed for this offense for Rwanda.
I don't think we'll see Costello leave the floor too much for Côte d'Ivoire. Mutabazi. Abimana. Wow. Does well to catch. The extra pass. Dizeye, long-range assassin, knocks in the three.
And we talked about the ball movement for Rwanda as they have 14 assists as a team, and they just know the chemistry and how to facilitate and get to the open person.
Ideal way to start out this fourth quarter. Rwanda wrestle back another lead.
19 lead changes in this game, and that's something to know as everyone is bringing the pressure and the consistency in this AfroBasket tournament because they understand when you wear your country's jersey, you play with pride.
They certainly have played with a lot of pride. Costello trying to impact. Ward picks up his fourth. Giabate going to try and work against Ward now. Ward drives in. Does solo, can't find the layup. Abimana. Ward caught unawares. Fofana pick up the ball. Molare attacking. Ward deflects. Steals it right back. Sharp hands there to pick the ball up for Rwanda. Now Habimana inside, superb.
Oh, that was just too easy for Habimana as he attacks the basket with no fear. He leads the way with 18 points.
He has had himself an afternoon here. Nori Habimana, 18 big points. Rwanda, they lead by 3. Giabate. Ouattara's shot blocked by Ward. This is why he needs to be on the floor.
Yeah, but he has 4 fouls, so hopefully he doesn't get too out of control on the defensive end.
And the bump comes in there. Habimana. Molare is calling for the pass. 3 points in the second half for him. He's one of the 2 players in double digits.
Molare just picked up his 4th foul.
Player into some foul trouble. Ward stays on the floor with his 4 fouls. Habimana. Can't hold, but it comes off Molare. It's been the same pace and tempo throughout from the first quarter, the way that these two teams have played.
They have a similar style of playing, but there's just one is experienced and one is a little bit younger.
Dizeye trying to knock in from the same spot he hit earlier. Solo inside. Costello cleans it up. Molare with a lot of time and space. He lines up his 3rd 3 in this contest.
Molare just came to play in this 4th quarter as he has 13 points for this Côte d'Ivoire team.
Ties it up again. Kick to Dizeye, who pull up just the inside. Superb in rhythm. Starting to find his way on the floor now, up to 8. Diabate off the dribble. Answers right back. Solo Diabate.
Both teams are going back to back as Diabate has 8 points.
Dizeye, his shot strong. Well, time now for big-time players to make those big-time plays.
Yeah, you want to stretch the league and get those stops and scores so you can get that gap.
Diabate! Tap back by Costello. Diabate will step into another one. Fires off, same result. They're getting the kind of looks they want, and that is a foul there from Dali.
Yeah, they're just getting their rhythm and their shots. They're just not falling in this fourth quarter.
This is Solo Diabate's 9th AfroBasket. The 38-year-old veteran has seen all guises of the game. Started his career in France and then journeyman across the continent. He'll be very disappointed not to have knocked down that second chance, second look at it. But Rwanda, though, there is hope still. Kabimana. Larry got a little, Quattro got a little touch on it. It's a hit to Costello. And big man thunders it home. There is contact with the ball.
Oh, another turnover, and just the way that they're playing right now in this fourth quarter, starting on defense, passing the ball to Costello for that dunk, and then again another turnover for Côte d'Ivoire.
Yeah, crucial turnover turns into points. And we have a 3-point lead here for the Côte d'Ivoire. I think a timeout has been called on the floor. And my oh my, there's just such small margins for error by both of these teams when they have possession of the ball.
And not only that, and the way that they play, they have similar styles of playing. Half-court defense, tough defense, and the way that they're playing right now is just neck and neck, back and forth. Hopefully one team establish that momentum who can get the stops and scores to actually lead this gap a little bit further, as there's only 5 minutes and 51 seconds left in this fourth quarter.
They will look to some of their veterans. We've seen Dizeye pick up 8 points, now 5 here in the second half. And when you look at what's been done, Dali, he leads the way. Well, he's got 13 points as Molare has moved up to 14. But his combination with Costello, their front court pairing, they show a lot of chemistry, and they do look like they really enjoy playing together.
Yeah, they just have that chemistry and flow and connection together, and that also is about their veteran skills. As you see Dali with 11 points, and when you have that veteran in you and that experience, when it comes to crunch times in fourth quarter or being up or down by 3 points, that's when it kicks in, and that's exactly what we're seeing from Côte d'Ivoire in this fourth quarter.
Molare drives in. Molare can't finish that. Ward still on the floor. Turned over. Diabate gets the touch. Costello thought about it, makes the pass. Quattro! Good patient play on that possession from Côte d'Ivoire.
And this is where you see when veteran players know how to play in this type of momentum versus young players that are just not that experienced. Experience comes in when it's when the game's on the line like this.
Robbins trying to answer back. Dizeye! Big time board, and is able to put it back in. And I guess a little bit of a warning there from the referee for delay of game, as 10 points for Dizeye becomes the second player to move into double digits for Team Rwanda. Diabate. Still Molare from the elbow extends out, big time three.
Oh, Malari knows exactly what he came here to do, and that's lead the way for Côte d'Ivoire as he has 16 points.
Biggest lead of the game now for either team. Moves up to 6 points. Côte d'Ivoire. Dizeye, runner. Short there. Dali trying to keep it Ward as well. Last touch off the Côte d'Ivoire. Well, they've had an answer every time. The run has been made. They need one here to Team Rwanda. Ward, 4 seconds on the shot clock. Costello blocks. Now, Dizeye is not going to find a way inside. Costello with the big defensive play for Côte d'Ivoire.
And this is exactly what you need to see, the stops to lead the way, to have an opportunity on the offensive end to build that gap in the scoreboard.
More than one way to affect the game, and that's why they say that defense wins you championships. Big play from Big Matt Costello. Malari. On the dribble, Malari will pull back. Malari. Crowd gets behind him. Ward scored, picking up another defensive rebound. Dizeye, Robbins steps into three. Robbins cleans and makes an important one.
Oh, that's his first points of the game, and that's a major three-point basket for Robbins in this fourth quarter for Rwanda.
Held his nerve, some ice in his veins there from Robbins. Chiapate. Well, dancing a little bit, then there's another unforced error here. Some defense, so you can credit the Rwandan defense for that turnover.
Absolutely, especially at this point, just creating that defense and turnover gives them another opportunity on this offensive end.
It's going to be the 15th Côte d'Ivoire turnover. Chiapate off and Kone in. The handoff. Dizeye trying to find Ward. Costello again into the passing lane, and that is silly play from Ward. He picks up his 5th foul.
And that's where you have to understand, when you have 4 fouls and you're needed, you do not want to pick up those cheap fouls as Ward goes to the bench. You know, we talked about having an experienced team versus having a young, youthful team, and we've seen both and how they've been playing back and forth, but that was just a silly foul for Ward as he and his presence is needed for Rwanda on the court.
His presence is needed. And we have a timeout called, and Ward, well, picks up that 4th foul. Just a correction on my side. The Côte d'Ivoire timeout called here, so still a bit of leeway here. There's important play. Importantly, Ward stays on. 70-67. It's been.
He'll definitely know not to pick up his 5th as he needs to stay on the court for the 3 minutes and 15 seconds left. But you see here, big players making big shots as Mulare knocks down that 3 ball.
Come up big here in the second half again. 8 first quarter points is pushed up. His total now has Mulari again on the back of some big time 3-point shooting. 4 made threes on the 7 shots he's taken. He's pushed up to 16 points. And they need to continue to look to ride what's working and maybe unleash him a couple more times from the perimeter.
And definitely I would say they would be looking for Malari to attack the basket, but how and the way Castillo and Dali have been playing together, that's also options on this offensive flow for Côte d'Ivoire.
Malari is the youngest member of this Côte d'Ivoire team. He's 22 years old. He's leading the way right now for his team on the floor.
I mean, to be young and to be on a veteran team, to be in this position on the court right now, I mean, that's tremendous. That's a big win for him.
Leadership of Bobby's heels right now. Mulari. Argument worried. Trying to step in front. Mulari gets by him. Ward does well to contest. They keep the ball, but Dali can't hold as it falls out of bounds. Tense moments in the arena, tense moments on the floor. Rwanda looking to pick up a win in this Group A opener. Habimana. Pass picked up by Quaggio. Drops in the dunk.
Oh, that was just a silly pass, but a great deflection for Côte d'Ivoire to get in the passing lane and able to get that basket.
Now more work there from Quaggio. He's been active, being back on the floor. And 5-point lead. You see the call being made. You see Quaggio there on the fast break.
I mean, that was just a good deflection pass, and right here you see the defense, and they're going to review this to see what ball, who has the possession of the ball.
Yeah, you look at that play, and I think it's a call, and given the state of the game, gotta be reviewed.
After review, the call on the court is confirmed.
Call on the court confirmed after the review. And coach's challenge unsuccessful. It's going to be Côte d'Ivoire basketball. And again, another technical foul has been called. And I think that one is called a Sheikh Sar. So, back to the largest lead of the game. 6 points, 2 minutes 16, and you don't like to see those scenarios play out. Chance for Côte d'Ivoire to push ahead even further. Rwanda almost did it back to Stello. Well, turnovers from both of these teams now. Their shot clock to be reset to 19 seconds. Drama continues to unfold. So 22 seconds it is put back on the clock. You heard the call loudly from the officials. Pitched ahead by Robbins. Shema! Well, can't find it. Big time forward, Guaggio. Giving them some extra momentum. Is that a real impact of the bench here, Guaggio?
And if you're Côte d'Ivoire, you want to use the clock as it's in your favor.
Pass to Dali. He feeds Costello. Beautiful basketball by the Côte d'Ivoire. And they now push up to the largest lead for any team. 8 points. The last time we saw Costello feeding Dali, this time Dali feeds Costello for the 2.
Even in that whole possession, that is great basketball movement. They've moved at a tangent, getting the best play, running down the clock, and then finishing with a nice bucket.
Pressure now on Rwanda. Habimana goes behind the back. Habimana, skillful as he gets inside there to draw the foul from Côte. Just such tough cover is Habimana. He knows how to use his size, and there is the contact that comes in from Côte. 13 foul, third foul for Côte. Push off. Ward. Guaggio again steals, and he's been such a menace, says Guaggio. Great example of defensive impact. Habimana. That is a huge moment as he's forced to head off the floor with his 5th foul.
As you see here, just another deflection and going up strong and just creating that contact. And that's exactly what they need to do to continue this lead. As we see Habimana just playing the best that he can for his Rwandan team, but it's just not what they need right now, as he just fouled out in this game.
18 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals.
Very promising team, this Rwandan team, even though they're young. I mean, he's one of their star players, but now he understands the flow of this AfroBasket game to just stay on the court and just slide your feet and play some defense.
Second free throw missed from Guaggio. He's at 8 points, 6 boards. Pass to Robbins. Pressure, full court. Robbins behind the back. Robbins to pull up from the elbow. Costello again, superb work to pick up the rebound. 11 rebounds now for Costello. He's got 12 points. He'll pull down a double-double. Patience. Mulari. Beautiful move from Mulari. Add that one to the highlight reel. And the lead pushes up to 11, puts a cap on his performance.
That's definitely a highlight, the way that he shaked and baked and got to the rim at ease with the finger roll as he leads with 18 points.
Well, it's now turned around in these final 3 minutes for the Elephants, Côte d'Ivoire. They've had to grind it out. It's 35 seconds left. A slither of hope there is here for Team Rwanda with their floor leader and general, Nori Habimana, fouling out. And Ward on the floor with some foul trouble. They've got to figure out a way to get a quick score and maybe 2 consecutive possessions, 2 stops, 2 scores, and they could still be in this one.
When they come out of this timeout, the ball will be advanced, and as we saw here, just how they've been playing Côte d'Ivoire together in this 4th quarter. They definitely stepped it up and picked it up as Costello leads with a double-double in this game.
Yeah, 5 of 10 from the field. He's also got 6 assists. He's just a big part of this Côte d'Ivoire team, and you start to see why.
I mean, 12 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists, and he didn't necessarily start this game off well, but when you think about experience and you think about a veteran player, they understand a 40-minute game, and the statistics that we just saw, I mean, he just had a great game.
Well, a little bit of drama in the arena to add to even more drama as a quick flicker. The lights go off. They've got to reset. couple of things. We will wait for the technical officials to confirm. It's all systems go to take a break. Well, we saw that momentary flicker, 35.65 seconds left. And well, the break in play so that the table officials can sort out the technical issues while we wait. Well, what a fascinating game it has been. Team Rwanda have fought tooth and nail to get here to where they are. In terms of that, we will just hold on while the tech table and everything gets sorted.
In this game, there's been 20 lead changes. The big lead is what you see in this game was 11. Rwanda leading, and just, Côte d'Ivoire leading. It's just been a fun game to watch, to see two teams that kind of have the same build, same stature, but one is just experience on the way that they've been playing in this AfroBasket League, and then you have a young Rwandan team and the way that they have been playing. So if this Rwandan team stays together, they're going to actually continue to build that chemistry, build that connection. And when it's games like this, they'll be able to finish it out. But Côte d'Ivoire, just an experienced, poised team. They never really let up. They kept it consistent. They had those players that didn't start off the game well, like Castillo, just get in their rhythm. And now they're leading the way by 9 with 35 seconds left, as we still wait to figure out what the technical difficulties are.
14-14. That was the score at the end of that first quarter. And then Rwanda edged ahead 22-23. Yep. Take a 1-point lead into the half. Côte d'Ivoire fought their way back to take a 2-point lead into this third quarter. But the difference has been the final 3 minutes. They've held Rwanda to just 12 points in this fourth quarter. And they've been able to put on 21 points of their own. And that's been the key difference and key differential so far.
I mean, points off of turnovers. You have Côte d'Ivoire with 23 and Rwanda with 13. But in the fast break young team, they've had 16 fast break points and second chance points now. Côte d'Ivoire leads that way. We talked about how Côte d'Ivoire can get their points where they had 36 points in the paint, and that's where they get their money. And then both teams had 21 bench points, 21 bench points. So it's just, we've seen a lot of up and downs in this game, and that is why we saw 20 lead changes so far.
I mean, there's been a chess match that's been played out right in front of us. And I think we see some movement from the technical officials and at the table. And the team, this is also frustrating for the players because it's the final 35 seconds of a well-fought game. So they've got to stay locked in, got to stay ready, and got to be ready to execute as soon as we're ready to resume play.
Yeah, that's absolutely a key, just to stay focused when stuff like this happens during the game. It's out of your control, so that's when you have to be locked in. That's where they say mental toughness comes in. And just as it's only 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, real test of the makeup of some of these guys on the floor. But half the battle was to make the team. They will do whatever is necessary in the final 35 seconds of this one. We continue to see the concerned look on the face there, and well, you see the movement results in play resumption, and we will get this back. 35.66 seconds, 14 seconds left of the shot clock. Rwanda basketball after the timeout. Looking for that quick score. The shot from Ward Yeah, it was high for that one.
Yeah, he tried to get that offensive rebound to get another second chance opportunity, but they couldn't. He couldn't gather it. But we see Rwanda in a full court press.
Côte pitches it ahead to Guaggio. Côte almost loses his balance. Now Côte dancing. Côte pushes through. Ward, superb recovery. Gonna get the goaltending call. The referees will confer, and I think there's going to be replay, IRS review here on the play. Well, some dancing there from Guaggio, just getting it all in, and now a chance for the referees to have a look. So goaltending is waved off, and it is clean in terms of the block, and a good review being utilized by the referees, and the right decision being made. So there's a timeout being called here, blue basketball.
Yeah, we like that the refs took their time to actually look at that call, because sometimes when things happen in fast motion, you think it's one thing, but that's good on the ref to call that no score as Rwanda takes a timeout. But I think the coach is going to call a play for a quick three-point shot for Rwanda, and then back into the the full court pressure defense, but they only have 9 seconds left. So when Côte d'Ivoire gets the ball, they just need to hold the ball, pass the ball. As you see right here, the turnovers for Rwanda is 26. And it wasn't like that in the third quarter, but the pressure that Côte d'Ivoire has done, the experience that they had, they really put Rwanda back on their toes as Côte d'Ivoire leads by 9.
Yeah, it's been a crucial part of the game, the turnover number and the way that the pressure was put on. I think a nice performance by Kwadjo there in the fourth quarter to help impact the win. Spoke about how close they were throughout.
Yeah.
Remember, it was a 2-point game coming into this fourth and final quarter, and able to put the clamps on.
I mean, yeah, 20 lead changes. You could just, by 20 lead changes, you know how close this game was, but the last 5 minutes, Côte d'Ivoire, the experienced team, led the way.
Agumunwari, 2. Inbound here for Team Rwanda. Some more pressure. 5-second count. Twa feeds off to Ward. Ward! A little bit of joy. They try to steal that back. Still.
We knew they were looking for that 3-point play, knowing this team, and Ward was able to knock that down, leaving him at 10 points.
Time is going to run out, and Côte d'Ivoire, well, they hold on to a win. They waited until the fourth quarter to pull away. It was a hard-fought game for Rwanda and for Coach Ramos and Côte d'Ivoire Elephants. They'll be very happy to pick up their first win. Team Rwanda, there's a lot that they can build on the basis of this performance. At full time, it's Côte d'Ivoire 78 and Rwanda 70. Group A action underway.
We talked about how Rwanda, young team and youthful, that they're going to be on the way. As we look at the statistics, just 50% for Côte d'Ivoire, 45% from the 2 from Rwanda. But getting to the free throw line is what they've done in the second half. Rwanda out-rebounded them, 42 rebounds to 35, but that turnovers, 26, is just not going to do it to Côte d'Ivoire 16, and these are the top scorers.
When you have 3 players that reach double digits like they did there, leading the way was Molari. Costello was great when he was called upon, and really that 27 efficiency from Costello. And you see the final words here from the captain, or rather from veteran player inside there, Vavesa Fofana, the leader, the floor leader. He's been to multiple competitions, understands what it takes. There's a sense and a belief that you can see there from Team Rwanda as they huddle together, and there was a strong performance by them in this opening game.
If they continue to play like that in this tournament, they're going to continue to build that chemistry and get a win in this game, but it goes to Côte d'Ivoire. They are excited. The second place of the 2021 AfroBasket takes their first win in today's game.
Well, they keep their win streak alive from the qualifiers. They open up this tournament with the win. Dizeye, he pushed up to 10 points and showcased some of that long-range shooting that is known for, stepping into the one there. One of the makes from three-point line is Habimana. Standout game for him to get those 18 points. You look at Diasaba Dizeye knocking down another 3 as Rwanda in this fourth and final quarter. They were still in it at this point.
I mean, they didn't give up at all. Rwanda should definitely be proud of the way they played, but it was Côte d'Ivoire just taking over in this fourth quarter, and they overscored against Rwanda, and it started with their defense that created their offense. Castillo having that double-double in this game, not playing the best in the first half, but the way that Côte d'Ivoire came out to play, playing together, the passing they've done was truly amazing to see in this fourth quarter.
6 assists for Costello, great court vision, patience on the ball, and you see here just the decision-making with that pinpoint pass. Kwadjo, I think he was a big factor there in that second half, and a big factor in the fourth quarter. Deseye features prominently throughout the fourth quarter highlights. Found some confidence, found some shooting. Was rewarded for his activity, but 22-year-old Mulare leads the way in terms of scoring. Sharp shooting from the three-point line, a big factor in helping Côte d'Ivoire get over the lines. So, Group A sees Côte d'Ivoire move to the top with 2 points. Rwanda will sit there with their 1 point. Coming up at 7 p.m. local time will be Congo. DR Congo will take on Cape Verde in the second clash for Group A of the day, and we will have concluded our action here from Namib. So for now, it's obrigado from Namib, and we'll see you 7 p.m. local time. Quentin Denison and Ifi Ibekwe.